This your Auntie Rose?
Oh, the best of British.
Oh, no, it's all right. She's just... how are you? Oh, lucky old you.
She won the pools or what?
Well, that's the important thing, isn't it? Together. Well, up to a point, yes. But you see, Ron...
Oh, Mum, don't start that again.
Well, he's got this girl in Scotland, you see, and I suppose it's only natural he wants to spend his time with her.
He's got 48 hours off. He'd spend the whole time travelling.
Yeah, well, you know what the young ones are like. Well, you're getting on all right, are you? The three of you?
I'll bet.
Oh, that's nice. Well, Iris is growing up, isn't she? She's more sensible now.
That'll be the day.
Will you shut up? This madam here carrying on.
What's she saying?
Oh, Rose, honestly.
Something charming, I bet.
Yeah, we'll have a good time, love, anyway. Oh, listen, we've sent your card to Iris's because we didn't know your address. Well, you do move around a bit, don't you? Yes. OK, love, well, thanks ever so much for ringing. Bye. She's a one, isn't she?
Yeah, I noticed. What'd she want?
She didn't want anything.
That makes a change.
You shouldn't talk about your auntie like that. She's having Iris over for Christmas.
Over?
To her flat.
Well, I didn't know she had a flat.
Well, no, it isn't hers exactly.
Oh, her latest.
But the thing is, they're going to be together for Christmas. At least she's made an effort. Which is more than I can say for some people.
Ron explained, didn't he?
All right, I know. Did I say anything?
Enough.
Yeah, it's expected. A tradition, I suppose. I mean, they like it in a way, but we... well, we sort of endure it. Don't you think?
Hmm?
The staff party.
Oh, yes.
Yes, what?
Whatever you say. Tradition.
Oh, what's the matter, darling?
Oh, I'm just thinking.
Now, listen.
And I should go
Yeah,
on.
don't give it...
How we failed him.
That is indulgent.
No, it's not. Is that what you think? That I'm having a little ball on my own, a substitute for mother love and all that?
Now, did I say anything about that?
Oh, sweep it under the carpet. I mean, never happened. Figment of my imagination.
Darling...
Turn the other cheek. Forget it.
It might be better if we did. I mean, come on, Jill. We have tried.
Oh, yes, we've tried. That's one thing you can say about us. We're triers. Failures, but triers.
Oh, that's not fair.
Oh, well, it was all so half-hearted.
No.
Yes, just a sort of grudging bit of forgiveness.
Well, what the hell do you expect?
Well, I expect people like us to be able to offer some help, some genuine help. Oh, well. Panic is now all over. Gary has faced the music, broken his mother's heart. He's probably feeling a bit guilty now, remorseful, angry even. But I just feel a failure.
Look, darling, we did give him the choice.
Yeah. Good old us. But I'm going to have a bath. Oh, darling, I'm not really blaming you. I'm just blaming us.
At the risk of sobering you ladies up, I'm going to put the kettle on. Do you want tea or coffee?
Either. Either be lovely.
Either. Not very definite, are you?
Tea, please.
Tea. You're looking at my books?
Yep.
My homework. I'm ploughing through the lot of those. I'll have to know what I'm talking about at my interview, won't I?
I still feel a bit light-headed. Mr. Hunter kept filling my glass.
He was nice, wasn't he, and his wife? Very easygoing. She's thorough, isn't she?
Do you want me to leave?
Why?
If you wanted to tell her.
Won't spoil the celebrations. You can see how happy she is. Besides, I'm a coward.
Soon, though. You ought to tell us soon.
Yes, soon. Happy Christmas, and can I have my little girl back, please?
It might just change things.
What things?
About her application.
Do you mean she might not want the job now?
Well, I wouldn't have thought so, would you?
Dear, I'm taking everything away, not just Nina.
Won't be a minute. Denise, how long are you going to be at your mum's?
4 days, leaving Friday. We'll be so glad to see the back of each other. It's the same every Christmas. But she loves Nina.
So I'll be able to take Nina out on a Thursday afternoon and give her presents, yes?
Okay.
Super. There she blows. Hang on.
What did I say?
I don't think you can help saying it. How much of this have you read?
Not as much as I need. Do you know any of them?
Well, these two are on my course, and I have read this one.
Good. Then I can pick your brain. You can help me swat.
help if I can, though I think the interview will be mainly personal.
Yes, but they'll have to advertise in the social workers' magazines, won't they? I'll have them to compete with.
I thought you were sure of the job, though. I thought that was how you were going to be able to look after Nina, spend time with her.
I'll get it. Don't worry. David Hunter will vote for me. He knows I can do it. I'm not
They'll
saying
ask
we
you
haven't.
your reasons for wanting the job, you know.
Be an advantage, wouldn't it? A vested interest in her future.
Is Nina your only reason for wanting the job?
One reason, yeah.
I know you love her, but...
I'm interested in adult handicapped people as well. I don't want to see any of them go to waste if I can help it. Written off, Alison? Patronized? I want to help them express the things they feel. Even if they don't have words, just express it somehow in the lives they live.
That's what I tried to do too, you know, for Nina.
I know it is, love. I just want to make people listen. Also, I want to do something with my own life. Now I can.
Supposing you weren't going to foster Nina.
Okay, what are you trying to say, love?
But I want her. I need her.
Hi.
Hello, Di.
So what's up with Miss Luke, then? Why's she gone morbid all of a sudden?
Don't you mock. There's very good reason for her interest in Mrs. Flood. I didn't want anything to do with it until she told me, but then when she did, I felt obliged as a friend to go along with her. Not as anybody with any interest, because I don't have any. Does that satisfy you?
Just thought that it'd be wrong at this stage for you to get involved with that sort of thing.
Not exactly cheering, is it?
Well, thank you very much. I shall make up my own mind. Oh, dear, am I ever going to get the creases out of this? I wonder if I ought to damp it down a bit.
Oh, where are you going?
Well, the Christmas party, of course. All the extra work we've got on. Precious little else to look forward to.
Oh, thank you.
Well, you know what I mean.
I shall be wearing my other navy number. Not entirely suitable, I agree, but at my size, you can't be choosy, can you?
And who said you were going, madam?
And who said I wasn't?
Oh, I can see us now. John Travolta and Olivia Newton-Bum.
Yes. Oh, Glenda, is that wise? A disco? You'll be nearly due, you know.
There's a cabaret. Be a bit of fun. Get me out of here for half an hour. Anyway, don't worry. I'll sit in the corner with me boring orange juice.
Oh, you just be careful. Oh, that reminds me. I must have a word with Doris, too. No, about the dance. To know whether she's coming. Might cheer her up a bit.
Trevor's agreed, you see. He wants us both to go and live with him.
I thought that was why you wanted me to foster her. To give you a chance to see if it was the real thing, to give you a chance together on your own.
I don't want a chance on my own. I'll take my chances with Nina.
Hello. Did you know about this? When did you know about it? When did you change your mind? Was it when Diane started telling you about Nicky?
I never really decided. Not really.
You didn't? Then what have I been doing for the past month? Why have I been doing it?
But I thought Nina wasn't the only reason you wanted the job.
Well, she was the start of it, love.
We can talk tomorrow.
No,
can't
listen,
we?
love. Don't you realize what I will be doing? I'll get to know the best teachers, the best speech therapists. I'll know which training centre she should go to when the time comes, how to get her in.
I went to see the school in Brum, you know. The Ross School. Have you heard of it?
Yes.
It's supposed to be quite good. Nina's teacher said it was good.
Yes, I've heard it's very, very good.
I'm not such a hopeless mum as you seem to think.
Right. Well, good night all. Thank you for making the house possible.
Glad to have been of use.
Right. Good night all.
Good night, Alison.
Excuse me.
Okay, what if Trevor changes his mind?
He won't change his mind. And even if he does, it doesn't matter. I want Nina with me.
It doesn't matter. It could upset her if there's difficulties. Love, come
It would
on.
upset her even more not to be with her mother.
How long have you known about it, Dar?
A couple of days.
Why don't you tell me? Why didn't either of you tell me?
We didn't want to upset you before the meeting.
We didn't want to upset me. Oh, so you can keep secrets then, just not mine. Fine, wow. Not a lot left for me to say, is there? No, you stay where you are, love. Stay where you are. I don't know what you thought you were doing when you told Denise all about your big mistake because Nicky's gone and you're never going to get him back, ever.
she's gone?
I don't know. Probably gone for a drive. She does that sometimes when she's feeling depressed.
You didn't tell her about the bruise then, about Trevor?
No.
You going to?
I didn't want to tell her in front of Alison.
You could have told her when Alison left.
Well, there wasn't time, was there?
You can't tell me now she's better for Nina.
I think she's better for Nina than that Trevor. I asked you to think about that, have you?
I don't have to think.
No, you don't have to.
I didn't mean it like that. I mean, I don't have to ask myself. I know Nina's better off with me. Oh, tell her what you like. Nina's my kid.
Ella, I'm sorry to disturb you. Has Mr. Miles got back yet, please? Yes, it's Adam Chance here. Could I have a quick word? Thank you. Hello, Mr. Miles. It's Adam Chance. Yes, about our meeting this evening. Well, no doubt there's a feeling of great disappointment. Yeah. Now, look, I was wondering, is there any way we could explore it further? Well, no, I am concerned, but my wife is particularly concerned. Oh, I understand that the boy's interests are paramount, yes. Yes. What do you suggest the next move could be? No, that's fine with me. Can you fix it? Fine. No, tomorrow? That's splendid. I look forward to hearing from you. Good night. Now, what have you lost?
Direction.
Come on.
Now, I put a magazine down. Now, it's the Christmas issue. It's got all the summer holiday ads in.
What, the one with the snow scene on the cover by Bruegel?
Yeah, that's it.
It was in the lounge.
Oh, thanks.
Mr. Miles saw it. He's very into Bruegel.
Oh, bully for him.
Yeah, he's not the sort of man that you would think really liked that sort of thing. Makes you think.
Think what?
There's a lot more to people than meets the eye. Perhaps we don't look deep enough.
Did you go for a drive?
Up motorway. Got halfway to Birmingham and turned around.
So what's in Birmingham?
What's here?
Look, Sharon, I don't know what you think.
I think you talk about me behind my back. I think you make decisions for me. Like when to tell Alison I'm applying for the house parent job and when to tell me Denise has changed her mind.
Well, what good would it have done if I had told you? What difference would it have
That
made?
is not the point, love.
Well, what about that meeting? Would you have been able to cope with that, all the pressure, all that? What would you?
I'm going to get that job. I'm getting it. At least they can't talk about my motives being too personal now.
What, do you still want the job?
Of course I want the job because it's a damn sight more worthwhile than what I've been doing up to now. Do you want to take that away from me as well? Go on.
I'm sorry about Nina.
Are you?
Yes.
You told her all about Nicky, didn't you? How much you missed him.
Oh, but I do. I'm sorry, but I do.
You never wanted me to have her.
Oh, come on, that's not fair.
You didn't even want her here for that fortnight.
Not at first,
Because you
no.
are negative about everything I try and do. You even sow doubts in my mind about actually getting the job.
If you were so certain you were going to get it, why didn't you talk to Alison about it? She would have helped you.
She's going to help me, love. She said she would.
I think you're wrong. I think you should have Nina for a little while. I tried to talk Denise into it.
Are you being serious?
I don't trust that Trevor bloke.
What do you mean you don't trust that Trevor bloke?
You know that bruise on her arm?
He hit her? Then Nina's not safe.
Now, hang on. We can't jump to conclusions.
You jumped first, didn't you?
Yeah, but what can we do anyway?
Suddenly it's you and I.
All right, you.
You wait and see, love, because what you don't know, you can't blab about.
Right. Ask me the first thing I should remember when I go into the first stage of labour.
Are you trying to take advantage of one of my last few peaceful evenings?
Kevin, it's important. I've got to have it clear in my own mind so when it happens, it comes natural.
You can be sure of one thing, love. It'll come natural, all right.
So what Di says.
Saved by the bell. Where's your mum?
Upstairs looking for his shoes, I think.
I'll go in. Oh, Miss Luke, come in.
Kath is in, I hope.
Are you all right? Mum, Miss Luke. Go through.
Oh, Miss Luke, we were just saying, although we don't really agree with what you're doing,
not now, Glenn.
perhaps Kevin should apologise for... You all right?
If I could just see you, Mother.
I've shouted.
Oh, Doris, you shouldn't have come round tonight. Kevin and Glenda...
That's all right, Mum. We're just going out. Come on.
Sit down, Doris. Whatever's happened? You look quite white.
I don't know where to start, Kath, really, I don't.
What, Mrs. Flood, do you mean? I'm sorry I couldn't get along with you, but Glenda
There
came
were
over
about
a bit...
6 of us sitting round. Mrs. Flood was a nice old woman. She didn't frighten me a bit. Funny. The house was a bit drab and cold, but we were made to feel very welcome. And then she locked the door and started the séance right away. She went round the room giving messages to people from loved ones and family. She'd start with a town, or a street even, give the whole address. Marvellous.
Well, what sort of things?
Well, she told one woman that she'd been to a funeral this week, and she was right. She'd laid flowers on the coffin. 6 red roses. Such detail. And then her face was in such terrible pain, just for a second. Horrible. She couldn't tell us why. And then she told the woman, she said the funeral was of a young man, a very young man. Her son.
Oh, dear.
Well, the woman seemed both happy and saddened by this. And then we were all hoping for more for her.
Well, he was buried this week.
And the woman, his mother, well, she started to cry. So Mrs. Flood left her for a moment. Then she came to me.
Tom, was it Tom, Doris?
No. She began to draw. She wasn't looking at what she was doing. She was just staring straight ahead at me. Then she said she was drawing a serviceman.
What, a soldier?
RAF. I couldn't see what she was doing because the room was too dark. But wings, she said she saw.
Oh, I thought they just gave messages. I didn't know that they drew.
It was a spirit drawing of someone she wanted me to recognise. Well, Tom was in the army, so I knew it wasn't him.
Yeah, so you said. Well, what about this RAF chap, then?
She gave the drawing to me. She said the presence around me was very strong, although I hadn't a clue who she was talking about. This is what she gave me, Kath.
Good Lord.